We know it. Gosh, Halloween will be over, Thanksgiving will be here, and then it's holiday season. So whether you were planning to visit family, want to use the time to get away, we do have some expert advice to help you save some money.
All right, Katy Nastro with Going.com, formerly called Scott's Cheap Flights, is here with the travel outlook for this fall and winter. So
Yes.
Katy, good morning. Thanks for coming back.
Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so everyone's going to be getting ready to do some travel, whether it be, in the Midwest and West Coast, everywhere, but we're hearing that it's actually really great to travel internationally right now.
It is. So Thanksgiving week is actually the hidden best week out of the entire year to travel internationally. You know, everybody's heading home or seeing friends and family to celebrate the holiday, driving domestic fares up. However, not many people are considering international travel, and there are great deals to be had. For instance, you could fly to Dublin for $361, you could head to Amsterdam for $85, Rome, have a little Italian Thanksgiving for $513. Or maybe you want just a little warmer climate. You could head down to the Bahamas for $260, or a little bit further south, Lima, Peru for $391. All round trip.
Oh my
all
gosh.
on full service airlines out of the New York area over the Thanksgiving week.
Okay, wow,
Get out.
that's amazing. I like the sound of the Bahamas, right?
Right,
Okay.
yeah.
Tell your in-laws you'll see them at the
sorry.
winter holidays.
or meet me in the Bahamas.
Right,
Exactly,
have a little nice
exactly.
warm vacation. So people are wondering, okay, when's the best time to book for the holiday travel, right? Is it now? Do we wait for a better deal? What's the situation?
It's a great question. So actually the best season to book for the winter holiday season is in the opposite season.
It's already passed.
So the best deals might have been in the summer, but right now that we're outside of the time period, our kind of Goldilocks window to book, you want to book sooner rather than later. The likelihood for getting a dirt cheap deal now decreases, but you don't want to wait till the last minute, because then you're going to encounter not just expensive fares, but ridiculously expensive fares. So you want to book sooner rather than later when it comes to the winter holiday flights now.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're talking about these international trips. What about passports? Is there still that glitch in the passport deal?
I have some good news.
Oh.
So for the first time since this winter, passport processing is actually down.
Oh.
It went from 10 to 13 weeks, which is a long time.
Yeah.
Now it's down 8 to 11, even less for expedited, 5 to 7. So if you are considering traveling over the winter holidays internationally, dust off that passport. Make sure you have at least 6 months validity beyond your trip so you can ensure that you can go, and send it in, and pony up for that extra $60 if you want to
Expedited.
the expedited, to just ensure that you get it back.
Yeah. Speaking of ponying up extra money, should you pony up the money because it's Thanksgiving, it's hurricane season, right? You never know what's going to happen. Should you pony up the money for the trip insurance, or is like a storm considered part of the coverage? There's this whole thing called act of God, so people always get confused by it.
That's a great question, and I think a lot of people, it's subjective to their trip. And during hurricane season, yes, there is this omnipresent threat of a hurricane, but it's low. And there's a lot of ways that you're already covered, so you don't necessarily need to dish out right away. For instance, if you took a flight from New York down to Miami, if that flight is significantly delayed or canceled, under federal law, you are entitled to a full cash refund if you choose, or to get rebooked. Significant depends on the airline, a couple hours, but just know under law that you are protected for that flight. However, if you took that flight to then take a cruise, that might be a scenario where you could consider supplementing what you already have. But also credit cards, just call your credit card, especially if it's a travel credit card, and look to see what travel insurance it might already have included.
Oh, so you might actually have insurance and just
Exactly.
you're not aware of it.
Double paying.
Exactly.
All right, well, great tips. Katy, thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for having me.
Book your flights now, everyone.
Yes, get the head start.
We'd like to go with you.
Yeah.